You're back here at Kim's Christmas Cottage. We're getting ready for Christmas. Are you getting ready for Christmas? I hope so. We've got the big guy himself, Santa's here, and he's going to read us a story today. And Chef Liana, our top elf, she is working like crazy. It smells wonderful in here. But first, do you hear that? Those zany elves are at it again. Elf Lacey and Twinkle are making something wonderful today. So let's sneak on over to the workshop and see what we're doing.
Hi, Lacey.
Hey, Twinkle.
Hey, what are we making today?
Today we're going to make a fabric ornament.
Oh!
And you know what's really special about this fabric ornament?
What?
It's made by a Canadian designer named Cynthia.
A Canadian designer?
Her name is Cynthia Frenette.
Cynthia Frenette? That's really neat.
Yeah, so it comes in a panel.
Yeah?
And then we cut out the two sides that we want. See?
Okay.
Like this little bird.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice, right? So we want to sew two sides together.
Okay.
And then,
Yeah?
but before we start sewing,
Yeah?
we gotta pin in a little ribbon
Oh, we pin in a ribbon?
so that we can hang it from the Christmas tree.
Oh, more things on the tree.
Maybe
Yay.
we'll hang it near that snowflake that we made.
That would be
That'd be
great.
pretty.
Yeah.
Okay, so we pin in the ribbon,
I like ribbons.
and then we're gonna pin together
Yep.
the two sides.
Okay. But be careful with pins, Lacey.
Yes, we'll take our time.
Yeah.
Don't wanna poke our fingers.
I don't want to poke. Don't poke your finger.
No way.
No.
Okay, so go.
Yep.
Oh, came close.
Wow.
Okay,
You're fast.
thank you. Okay, once you've got it pinned so
Yeah.
that they're held together,
Yeah.
because we don't want them to slip apart while
No,
we're sewing. Yeah. You need a needle and thread.
Yeah. Needle and thread. Oh, a needle. Be careful.
I will.
I don't like needles in my arm.
Oh no. Why not?
Because it hurts.
But for a really quick second.
No. No needles in
Okay,
my arm.
okay, none.
Okay.
Just in our fabric ornaments.
Just in the fabric ornament.
Okay, so we're gonna start stitching.
Yeah. Is that hard?
No, it just takes a little bit of practice.
Okay.
Do you sew much?
Not very much.
No.
I'd like to.
Okay, well, we'll have to practice together.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, that'd be so great.
Yeah.
Just you and me.
just you and me.
Practice sewing.
Yeah, and then we'll make tons of ornaments.
Tons of ornaments.
Tons
I can see it now.
Okay, so we've got to sew all the way around
Yeah.
so that when we put in the stuffing,
Oh, stuffing?
stuffing,
It's not a turkey.
no, fabric stuffing.
Oh, fabric stuffing.
That would be silly and smelly on the Christmas tree.
Yeah, that would be really smelly.
Okay, so once we get all the way around,
Yeah.
I've got one ready.
Okay.
I'll show you. See?
Oh, look at that.
We get all the way around it, but we need to leave a little opening
Yeah.
so that we can.
Put the stuffing in.
Yeah, but before we even put the stuffing in,
Yeah.
we got to turn it right side out
Oh,
because it was inside out.
it was.
Yeah.
Look at that.
There we go.
Wow.
What do you think?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah? You like
I
that one?
that ornament.
It's a little teacup.
I know, I like teacup.
Okay, and then here's that stuffing I was telling you about. Check that out.
It's soft.
It isn't here. You hold on to this piece,
Kind of tickly.
and then I will stuff.
Okay, stuff it. Nice stuffing.
This is so soft.
It is soft, kind of like a pillow.
It is. You can
Yeah.
make pillows with this stuff.
It's like a little mini pillow.
Well, our ornament is basically a little mini pillow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So you can stuff it as much as you like.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Big or little?
Yep, lots or not lots.
I like lots of stuffing.
Me too.
Yeah.
In my turkey too.
Me too. That's my favorite part.
Yeah.
That's nice, Lacey.
Okay, I think it needs just a little bit more. What do you think?
A little bit more. Yeah, a little bit more.
A little bit more? Okay.
Yeah. Wow. Almost ready.
Almost. We're so close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think hanging it by that snowflake's gonna be a good idea.
Wow. Snowflakes, teacup ornaments. What a great tree. And we We did it.
We made them, yeah. It's the most fun.
Yeah.
See, and then once we got it all stuffed,
Yeah.
we just got to sew up that little opening that we had in the bottom.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, so just use a tiny little stitch.
Yep, little stitch. Oh, you are so good at sewing.
There we go.
Almost there.
Just a couple more stitches.
Couple more stitches.
Oh,
Wow.
3 more. No, 2 more.
2 more.
Yep, so it's got one there.
One.
Oh,
Oh.
2.
Whoa.
That's it.
That's
And
it.
then we got to tie a little tiny knot.
Okay.
We don't want the string to come out.
No.
We don't want it to come undone. Here we go. Tie it.
Wow.
And then we just put the string back through.
Okay.
And we cut off that extra string.
Okay, careful with scissors.
I will, don't worry. Here we go. There.
Oh, wow.
And there that's our finished ornament.
Beautiful, Lacey.
You like it?
I like it a lot.
Okay, let's hang it on our tree.
Yeah.
And we'll hang it
Where should we hang it?
right here.
Yeah, that looks good.
Awesome.
What
What do you think?
I love it.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Thank you for helping me.
thanks for showing and sharing, Lacey. We have so much fun
Oh,
together.
the most fun.
We do.
Yummy. Something sure smells great. Let's pop on over to the kitchen and see what our elves, Chef Liana and Maxine, are baking up today.
So, Chef Liana, what are we making today?
We're making the elves' very favorite salted chocolate caramel cookies today.
Oh my god, those sound so good. How do we make them?
We are creaming some sugar. I have brown sugar and white sugar, and we're going to add the butter, and then we're going to cream that together and then add our eggs in slowly.
Okay. So, what's your favorite holiday while we're mixing this up?
Well, Christmas is my favorite holiday.
Of course, I like the trees and the nutcrackers. They're just so beautiful.
And what about the presents?
Love them.
I mean, the presents outside of the presents of myself here today.
Yeah.
All right.
I love just driving around and seeing all the Christmas lights.
They're so beautiful.
I know.
So as you can see, we're starting to cream the sugar and the butter.
It looks so good.
And when it's light and fluffy, we are going to add our eggs.
When do we get to add the chocolate?
Not yet. So we do 1 egg at a time and wait till it's incorporated. And then we're going to do our second egg. So you can see how it's made this nice little light batter.
Yeah. When we add the flour and cocoa.
And now we're going to add in our salted
yummy.
caramel and our milk chocolate.
So tasty.
And now we're going to add in our cocoa powder and our pastry flour and our bread flour.
Why do we put cocoa in it?
So it gives it that nice chocolatey taste.
Ooh, I have another question.
Yes, I already know what you're going to ask. Should we put a guard over this?
Yes.
We could, but we're going to start slowly and then we're going to turn it up. So it should be okay.
What's your favorite sport to do in the winter?
Does drinking hot cocoa with Baileys at the chalet count?
Is your family
The
skiing?
family skiing, yes. Well, the family could be out skiing, and I like
Yeah.
to stay indoors and keep everything ready.
Sounds good. I love snowboarding, personally.
Oh, so fun. So now that the flour is just incorporated, we're ready to plate. We're ready for
You need a spatula?
yes, I do. I'll use my Christmas tree spatula. Would you like to scoop the cookies on?
I would love to. What
Okay.
size should we make them?
Let's make little small ones. The elves like nice and small.
Of course we do.
Here you go. And remember, 2 centimeters apart.
Okay. So, when
that
we're
looks good.
done these cookies, do we get to eat them?
Of course we're going to eat them. But we'll have to save some for Santa and the elves.
Of course. And all the little kids that are coming for story time after this.
Oh, what's your favorite Christmas story?
The Shoemaker and the Elves.
Oh, I like The Night Before Christmas.
That one's
Or The
really
Grinch.
Nice. How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
That's
is a really
probably
one.
my favorite.
Yeah, that one's really nice. What's your favorite character in your favorite Christmas movie?
I would say the dog from The Grinch Who Stole Christmas.
Max.
Yeah. Oh, isn't your name Max?
Yes, it
So now you're
is.
also my favorite.
Favorite elf.
Okay, so did you preheat the oven to 350?
I did.
That's fantastic. So once we finish scooping this, we're going to put them in the oven just for maybe 5 to 6 minutes for nice, soft, chewy cookies.
Crispy on the outside, soft and fluffy on the inside.
Perfect.
All done. Let's throw them in the oven.
Excellent. Do you want to set the timer? 5 minutes?
Christmas magic happening. Oh my goodness, those cookies smell amazing.
I know.
I smelled them all the way over in the workshop. Fantastic. Lacey, Elf Lacey, and Twinkle are just, they can't wait till they get some. We're gonna just let those cool down for a minute. I brought some eggnog.
Perfect.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Be sure to stay tuned. When we come back, more workshop fun and Santa story time. But first, Kim's Christmas Cottage is sponsored by
Diva Salon Spa. 7 locations to serve Calgary. divasalonspa.com.
Kim and Doug Hayden, eXp Realty, helping people find their Christmas cottage since 1999. Welcome back. Let's check in with the workshop and see what gift creation we have today.
Wow, what do we have there, Lacey?
Well, now that we've made an ornament,
Yeah?
we're gonna make another gift.
Oh, good.
This gift. We should give this one to Chef Liana.
Chef Liana.
Yeah, for all the good cooking and baking that she does for us.
Oh, that's a great
Good
idea.
idea. Hey, okay, so this one, we're gonna make a silver chalkboard tray.
Wow.
Yeah, like this one over here.
Oh, that's nice.
You like that one?
Yeah.
Okay, so for this one, we need some metal trays
Okay.
and some chalkboard paint
Okay.
and a paintbrush.
Want a paintbrush?
Yeah. So,
Don't paint me.
don't paint you.
No.
So we want to we're gonna need to do 2 coats of paint
Okay.
because the first one will be really thin.
Okay.
You'll see. Do you do much painting?
I'd like to do more. I did paint my fence.
Did you?
Yeah.
What color?
I painted it really bright orange.
Nice.
Yeah, my parents were very happy.
Okay, oh, let's see. You want to go right to the edge.
Okay.
And then if you got any drips or brush strokes, you just want to brush those away.
Oh, yeah, that looks
See?
great. Oh, yeah.
So the first coat, and then we need to put that aside and it needs to dry.
Christmas magic happening.
See, you can kind of see through it.
Oh, yeah.
So we need to give it a second coat of paint.
Okay.
Okay.
Then it makes it so you can't see through it?
Yeah, and then we're gonna be able to write on this chalkboard.
Look at that, right on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun.
And we can put a menu on here.
Oh,
or some
Yeah.
season's greetings.
Yeah, could you draw a picture of me?
We could.
Oh, I like Cook Liana. She's great.
Yeah, she makes such good cookies.
Yeah, I love her chocolate cookies.
Oh, they're the best.
Yeah, with Smarties.
What? I haven't had those yet.
Oh, there's extra special.
Oh, well, I'll have to go to the kitchen after and see.
I stuck one in my cookie.
Okay, we're almost done the second coat.
Wow.
And there it is.
Oh,
See?
that looks great.
It's nice and solid.
Yeah, nice and solid.
Yeah, so once we'll put that aside so it dries.
Christmas magic happening.
And then when it's all done and dry, right?
Wow, look at that.
So we're almost ready to write on it, but before we do, we've got to season it.
Season it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, how do you do that?
We're going to use a piece of chalk
Yeah.
on its side,
Yep.
and we need to rub it all over.
Wow. Oh, that very sounds scratchy.
It is very scratchy
Yeah.
sounding.
There. Oh,
And then once it's all put chalk all over,
yeah.
we need to erase it all off.
Oh, erase it now.
Yeah, because it makes the surface ready to write on.
Oh, okay. I like chalk.
And there we go. Our gift is ready for Chef Liana.
Yay!
Want to see?
Oh, it's so nice, Lacey.
Do you want to write a message on it?
Yeah.
Here, I'll get you the chalk.
Okay.
No. Here
Help
you
me
go.
out a little bit.
There you go, right in there.
Help me out. There.
Perfect. I sure do love making crafts with you, Twinkle.
Oh, do I, Lacey? It's kind of like we twinkle together.
We do twinkle together. We hope you love making crafts with Twinkle and I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you missed last week's episode, you can get the DIYs and recipe at kimschristmascottage.ca. While you're there, be sure to download your free gift tags. But first, Kim's Christmas Cottage is sponsored by
Diva Salon Spa. 7 locations to serve Calgary. divasalonspa.com.
Kim and Doug Hayden, eXp Realty, helping people find their Christmas cottage since 1999. Shh, scoot close. Santa's ready to read us a story.
Ho, 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 ho. Good to see you, boys and girls. You look so nice today. Can I read you a story? This one's called Gadzooks, the Christmas Goose. High above Shepherdy Bay, on a bluff tufted with tamaracks, Corina lived with her grandparents. It was November. The air was crisp and sharp as a new apple. Corina was in the yard, picking rose hips with her grandmother. "Storm's coming," grunted Granddad. "I can feel it in my bones." "Look, Granddad," Corina called, pointing. A tumble of dark clouds was filling in the bay. "You were right. A storm is coming." "Gadzooks," growled her grandfather. "We better batten down the hatches." And he went to put the sheep and the cow in the barn. It hammered at the door and threw sleet at the windows. It blew the shingles off the henhouse, and it tipped over the tool shed and blew the weather vane off the barn. It blew a Canada goose out of the sky. Corina found the bird the next morning tangled in the twisted remains of Gran's clothesline. Poor thing, said Karina. He can't fly. Granddad came stomping through the storm-tossed yard. Gadzooks, he grumbled. What a mess. He stopped when he saw the big, plump bird. He grunted. Christmas came early this year. He meant the goose is like a Christmas present, said Gran. Oh, I think so too, said Karina. She stroked the satiny, smooth neck. The goose laid its head on her shoulder. He meant the goose would make a good Christmas dinner, said Gran. Oh no, cried Karina, hugging the bird tightly. Not this goose. Karina and her grandmother bandaged the bird's injured wing. They gave him some corn and put him in the hen house to sleep with the chickens. And they forgot to tell Karina's grandfather. The next morning, when Karina's grandfather went to feed the chickens, an enormous goose exploded out of the door, hissing and honking. Karina's grandfather was so surprised that he fell over backwards right into the mud. Gadzooks, Granddad spluttered, shaking an angry fist. Bird, your goose is cooked. The next afternoon, Karina's grandfather was dozing in his favorite chair. Went Granddad. Nibble, nibble, went the goose. Gadzooks, yelled Granddad. Bird, your goose is cooked. High in the chalky sky, an arrow of geese soared southward through the window. Karina and the goose watched them go. Don't be lonely, Karina told the goose. You can spend Christmas here with us this year. On Christmas Eve, 3 very special things happened. The first thing was that Karina's grandmother baked her Christmas pies. The second thing was that it snowed. Karina and the goose caught snowflakes on their tongues. You ever done that? Karina found the third special thing that evening when she went to the barn to do her chores. Look, Granddad, she cried, pointing to the tiny white lamb curled up beside the mother. Missy had her baby. I guess Christmas did come early this year. Karina's grandmother came out to look too. Karina and her grandparents walked back up to the house together. What a sight met their eyes. The goose had eaten every single one of Gran's Christmas pies. Gadzooks, roared Granddad, and he grabbed Gran's biggest roasting pan. Karina grabbed the goose and she skedaddled. Karina and the goose snuggled together in the barn until the sky was full of blinking Christmas stars. And then Karina made a nest for the goose next to Missy and her new baby. You silly goose, sighed Karina, pulling the straw up around him. You'd better sleep out here tonight. Tomorrow is Christmas, so please be good, or I'm afraid your goose may be cooked. Karina kissed the goose goodnight. She closed the rickety barn door and walked slowly back up to the house. The moon shone on the new fallen snow, and it was quiet and calm. And then out of that silent night, a dark shape appeared. Sliding through the shadows on silent paws, it slipped across the marsh and up the bluff and through the farmyard, sniffing and snuffing with sharp-toothed jaws. It found the rickety barn door with its loose board near the bottom still ajar. Karina and her grandparents were sound asleep when a terrible racket sent them tumbling from their beds. Gadzooks, yelled Granddad. What in the thunder is going on? He threw open the window. From the barn came what? Growling and howling and a bleating of a lamb, a hissing and a crashing. Oh no, gasped Gran. Missy's new lamb. Granddad yanked open the old crooked door. A large black shape came barreling out. With a yip and a yowl, it bolted over the bluff and was gone. Inside the barn, signs of the battle were everywhere. In the middle of the floor lay a single tuft of soft, white wool. Gadzooks, Granddad sighed sadly. Oh dear, said Gran, putting her hand over her mouth. Goose, called Dorina. Missy, baby. But all was very still. And with a slow, heavy step, Granddad walked to Missy's stall. Lifting the lantern, he peered into the shadows. Gadzooks, bellowed Granddad, sounding amazed, for standing in that narrow stall, wings outstretched from wall to wall, was one very tough bird. A tuft of black fur was clenched tight in his beak. Behind him huddled Missy and her lamb, safe and sound. Bird, I guess you cooked that coyote's goose. The next morning was Christmas. The goose was invited inside to help open the presents, and there was even a present just for him. And you know what was on that present? It's a little saying that goes, Gadzooks, the official guard goose.
Oh, Santa!
Ho, 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 ho.
Oh, that's
Yay for
wonderful! Gadzooks. Can you all say Gadzooks for me? Gadzooks! Thank you so much, Santa. You know what? I know it's a lot of time to come all the way down from the North Pole and got to keep all those elves on task. But did you guys enjoy that story? Excellent. I think Santa has a candy cane for you and a big hug. While you guys are eating your candy canes, we're going to listen to Elf Hannah and Elf David sing us out.
Better watch out, you better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list and checking it twice, gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming, Santa Claus is coming, Santa Claus is coming to town.
Be sure to get the step-by-step instructions for today's crafts and our feature recipe at kimschristmascottage.ca.